Welcome to upstate New York, Syracuse University, and under the dome today we have a terrific clash in store. A couple of teams trying to stake their claim to being among the best in the country in this top 25 showdown we have in store. As we'll see, the number 13 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the 21st ranked team in the land, the Syracuse Orange. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Oregon Ducks offense will take the first swing of the game. And they're led out there by a man who will carry the ball plenty in this one, guys.
Well, it's real simple. He's the best player on their team. They have got to force-feed this guy the football, David.
No doubt about it. The offense goes through him. Excited to see how they've built this offense and how many different ways they can get him touches.
They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. To the ground to try to pick up the first. The Ducks will move the sticks.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment. And the Ducks are marching down the field. From the gun, running back gets to give. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll come to the line for the 8th snap on this opening drive, facing a 3rd and short. Brought to the ground, but not before getting enough for the 1st down. The Ducks with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
And the running back didn't get much there. Nice job by the defense. You can tell they're focused in on this running back, on this run game, being physical, getting knockbacks, and limiting his carries.
The Ducks get enough for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. Buying some time. Looking for the score. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
How about the start from this offense? What a drive. Just when they needed a 3rd down conversion, they got it. They put a bunch of plays together, kind of wore the defense out, and in the end, punched it in for 6.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. So Syracuse's offense will get the ball for the 1st time. When a guy gets off the ball as quickly as he does, you know he's going to be breathing down your neck, and you got to get rid of it, Jesse.
This quarterback's good, but he better have a clock going off in his head. He knows he's not going to have a lot of time to get rid of the football. That's a big matchup in this game.
Well, and that's what I love about this guy, because he affects the quarterback whether he gets to him or not. He knows he's there. He's that kind of good coming off the edge. Let's see how this QB performs under pressure.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Syracuse will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll bring it back. It's low. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That running game was impressive, taking them right down for a touchdown last time, David.
Yeah, just mauling. No secret play calls, just simply we are more physical than you, and we're pounding the football right at you.
So if you're on offense this next drive, take a look at their safeties and see if they're creeping up into the box. Because of your success running the football, this might be time to take a shot down the field and play action.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The handoff as they run the counter play here. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Ducks are flying down the field. They're going to run it. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Ducks! Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Alabama rolled to victory, flexing an offensive muscle that almost reminded folks of the record-setting team led by Mac Jones, Najee Harris, and Devontae Smith. A lot to go through in the film session this week for both teams. But, boy, it sure is going to be easier for the side that came away with the win.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Leaves it with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Unloads quickly. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Fires to the big fella. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Syracuse right back at it.
It's not a great feeling on defense, too. When you're blitzing, you're expecting to get a sack. You're expecting to get a hit on the quarterback. If the offensive line and running backs pick it up, because now you have one less guy in the back end trying to cover all these receivers and tight ends, and you know you're in trouble.
Davis will throw. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Touchdown, Syracuse. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest. In stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Moves around to clear up the vision. Nice catch down the right side. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. What a nice throw there, just carving up the defense. You make these types of passes downfield, and reminds me of Justin Herbert just carving up Arizona State for nearly 5 bills.
Yeah, just making big plays in the passing game. This offense is built on the run. It always has been. It always will be. That's what the Ducks hang their hat on, making those explosive plays down the field when the defense slips up and loses a little bit of eye discipline.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. On first down, here comes this offense. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Gets it out fast. And the defense coming with bad intentions. They knock him down for a loss. This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
The Ducks will punt this one away. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time.
This punter is such a weapon. And because he's able to get that ball down deep in his opponent's territory, that really helps out the defense. You're now forcing the opponent to drive the field to score points.
Davis looking to pass. Got his man quickly. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Syracuse right back at it. Off play action. Right down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Hit the afterburners, kid. He's at the 10. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Cuse.
This guy is so dangerous because of his speed. He can take the top off the defense, and he did it right there.
Pick it up.
Post. Great arm talent, getting the throw out in front of him. It didn't matter how many DBs they had deep on that one. I don't think they could have stopped.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Win with the running game on first down, now back at it. He's looking for a man on second down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. The Ducks will snap it on first and 10. He's looking to throw it. Grabbed behind the line. It's Moss. And there is nothing doing on that one. The completion and nothing else for it. Here comes the offense on second down. Trying to get to it. setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Ducks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Power ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oregon. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is through, and they're on top by 7.
It's Mama Socks.
So an 82-yard drive there. And they
Something you don't like to keep on.
Plunge. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Gets it out
You
to
close the door?
about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you've got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if there's...
He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Touchdown, Orange. Made the grab and finished the deal in the end zone.
Yeah, the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game.
What's that?
Trailed a little bit in the first half. Stayed calm.
Thank you.
This passing game can continue to heat
Thank
up.
you. So
Look out in the
sweet.
second half.
After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Using his feet. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Going up top on first down. Got it in the middle. It's James. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody's
I folded those, girl. You gonna rip them all out?
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this.
That's not nice.
2nd down coming up. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Unloads to the wideout. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
That's not nice.
That is what this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was so wide open. There was nobody even near.
Trying to burn this defensive back. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt.
You gonna close your
This is the
hand?
2nd time they've had to kick it
I'm
away.
fine.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime.
You stop. You stop. You stop. You stop. You stop.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, a typical
Yeah, look.
first-rate broadcast so far today from Syracuse. Toughest job inside that stadium right now might just be the scoreboard operator after all those first downs and touchdowns. Big plays have defined this one, thanks to 2 of the best receiving corps in all of college football. Let's see if these defenses can adjust and make the necessary chess moves. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the dome in lovely central New York.
And the returner will be brought down. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Right back to the well. They almost got a first down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. Syracuse right back at it. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Oh, the ball squirts out. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
It's so disappointing for the offense, too, because they pride themselves on being physical, right? They wanted to come out in this game. They want to establish the run. They do that each and every week. They had the first down, but David, he just couldn't hold on to it. The defense now creates the takeaway.
And speaking of pride, that's what you pride yourself on defense, taking the football away. How many possessions can you steal? He had the first down, but you got there. And more importantly, we work on this all week long. County fair, stripping the football, getting the football out, and then falling on it. Nice job by the defense, forcing the turnover.
A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made it tackle.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters, and I know the pass is coming, so I can have more success.
When you're around midfield, there's not really much of a choice.
Right here in the throwaway.
On 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he'll make the catch at the 15. And that's where
You can't run him. You're too slow. Give me that. His daddy checks.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where
You got your bottle right here.
is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it, and now a fresh set of downs.
The Ducks have it with a 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's James. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Bunch formation trying to confuse the secondary. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The short hands, it's Bernard. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
Well, this offense is giving a lesson right now on how to fight through adversity, because 1st and 2nd down was ugly, but they come up with that huge completion to now set up a manageable 4th down opportunity to keep this drive alive.
And the Ducks will try to pick it up on 4th down. This is a designed run. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This has become almost automatic. 4th and 1, go for it. They did, and they got it.
No doubt about it. No discussion. I don't need to consult my offensive coordinator. I don't need to consult my defensive coordinator. We're going for that, and we're going to get it, and we're going to go for it. And if we don't get it, we're going to go for it the next time.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Push down for the tackle.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
Touchdown, Ducks! They looked finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. They marched 56 yards to the end zone. And no chance
not nice.
Return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
Davis will throw. Safe completion on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. Syracuse will be forced to punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On the move, it's low. He gets a block. And there he goes. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're going to run it to the right. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Keep pounding away at this defense and make them play the run. If you can get this many a chunk, they're going to have to commit more guys to the box, more guys to the run. Then you open it up for the passing game.
Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
Just going to keep it after the snap. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. They'll try to get outside. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Really nice job by the defense, understanding first and goal. What do most people do on first and goal? They're going to try to run the football in. The defense says, nah, bro, not in my house. Nice job getting in the backfield, getting the stop.
Got it in the middle. It's Moss. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. It's still third and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. Third and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink. But the good news is they got a field goal in their back pocket.
Lets it go to the end zone. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Davis looking to pass. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Orange will have to punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Makes the tackle really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period.
Yeah, I put it in my car at my mom's house.
Touch pass on the run.
Yeah.
And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
Pressure coming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3. So here's an interception. Oh, did they need that turnover? And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Well, what a play by the defense. They're trailing here in the 4th quarter by 1 possession. Able to steal it away now and put their offense in position to at least go tie this game.
From the gun, the ground game. Showing off the arms. Fighting off the defender.
I never know if it's grammatically correct to say a team is being out-physicaled. You hear it a lot in football, though. That's happening in this game. They are just not getting the push they need all game long up front to have any success when they decide to run.
On the run, it's Allen. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Syracuse right back at it. Davis will throw. Got it set up on the outside. Plows through the defense. And they stop him just short of the stick. It'll bring up a decision on 4th down. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th. Wide out in motion. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Makes the grab, and he's got the first. Knocked down after a short game, but enough to move those chains. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game, but the defense is able to stop him. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Finds a crease at the 20. Touchdown, Syracuse. And they take it in for 6 more points.
What is wrong with you?
No, this guy's had a...
You crashing out for no reason. Here. Finish your ball.
Defense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. North Carolina is down right now, but that kid on the defensive side, I know this is a big statement, but he looks like a young Lawrence Taylor. Do not rule out a comeback. They're trailing by 10 to Stanford. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Third and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught over the middle, it's Stewart. And he was knocked down immediately short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You can tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Tie game here late in the fourth. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
You think about when you hit those guys on the move, man, he's already flying so fast, and I got to adjust my angle as a DB and make sure I keep outside contained, and it's just a really easy play to run to get positive yards, especially in a situation like that where you're looking for the first down. You run that play, you get it. Nice, easy breezy.
And after the incompletion on 1st down, this offense looking at 2nd down. Wide receiver shows motion. On the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, they went QB design run, but there just was nowhere for the quarterback to go. He couldn't go outside, and there was just way too many bodies on the inside for him to get anything positive. They lose it.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. And the Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He wants to go deep. He got it. Touchdown, Oregon. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. They're lining up to boot it away. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Back open in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short game.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. He's taking a deep shot.
And the ball is picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
That's a tough deal for the offense, right? I mean, you're trailing, it's late in the game, you're having to throw the football, you're just trying to make something happen, and ball gets away from the quarterback, ends up in the hands of a DB. Nice job by the defense.
Quick pass on the fly motion. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Stop.
You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. They're trying to get to it. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Let's go. This is how you make it interesting. Your defense has to come through, has to make the big play, and they do. Clock running out, you get the ball back to your offense. Way to force the issue, create the interception.
Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hatcher. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. High quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. Davis will throw. Oh, look out. The ball's free. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Well, this defense is able to put out yet another fire in a situation late in the game, David, where they're up. Nice job and great effort creating that turnover.
And it's a great stop by the defense. They drove the ball down the field a little bit, but more importantly now, I gave the ball to my offense. You go finish this thing. We're up. It's late in the game. Now it's your turn to go. You put some points on the board. You take some time away. We can put this thing out of reach.
What a nifty run there to pick up the 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Still running at the 40. Smashes him with the
Stop speed.
Just what they were looking for, a huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing.